I know you're looking for more Tunisian lace crochet patterns, and I have a new one for you, stems and vines. With the stems and vines pattern, I made it out of Brava acrylic worsted, and this is in the color Tranquil, but I'm going to make the swatch today in Frisia. You know I love that from my unboxing video. So let's grab a worsted weight yarn and a Tunisian hook. I believe this is it's a size 10, 6mm hook. I'm going to place a slip knot on my finger here, transfer it over to the hook, and get started with a multiple of 2 plus 1. For this swatch, I think I made 31, but I don't know how many I'll do today. Let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Let's do 13, shall we? So this first row, this foundation row, is we will not repeat. So we're just doing pulling up a loop in the back bar, back ridge, back chain of the chains along the way, one loop for one stitch. So we are doing the traditional kind of basic Tunisian crochet forward pass here. Simple stitch, very easy for the first row. Remember, Tunisian crochet, one row counts as a forward pass, including the return pass, together to make one row, one complete row. So I have the hook loaded up with stitches, and I'm going to yarn over and pull through 1, yarn over, pull through 2 loops on the hook, yarn over, pull through 2 loops on the hook, then again all the way across. This is going to be a very fun pattern. I think you're really going to like it. And we're going to do row 2, very different than what you've ever seen before. So let's get myself some slack so we can make a zoom on by. Okay, so we have our Tunisian simple foundation. We're going to chain 2, 1, 2. Now we are going to skip, so the chain 2 counts as the first treble, or the first Tunisian stitch, lining up over this first bar. We're skipping the next bar, we're yarning over, leaving the yarn over on the hook. We're going to Tunisian knitwise through the next one, pull up a loop, leaving that yarn over on the hook, we're going to chain 2, 1, 2. So we did not do anything with that yarn over. It is still just standing there. So we're going to yarn over again, skip the next vertical bar, and in the next one we're going to Tunisian knit, as if to knit, sticking the hook all the way from the front of the back fabric to the back of the fabric, pulling a loop through, splitting that stitch in the process, leaving that yarn over there. I'm going to chain 1, 2. Okay, so if you think of it, the chain 2 is like the stem and the yarn over is like the vine. So skipping the next stitch, as if Tunisian knit stitch in the next one, pulling up a loop, then chaining 1, chaining 2. Okay, you see where we're going so far? Okay, here we go. Yarn over, skip 1, as if to Tunisian knit, insert the hook, pull up a loop, and chain 1, 2. Yarn over, skip 1, as if to Tunisian knit, chain 2, yarn over, skip 1, and in the last stitch, pick up the last 2 bars, pull up a loop, and chain 2. Okay, so this is what we have so far for our forward pass. Really nice, really fun. And we will return pass, yarn over, pull through 1, which I know that makes a 3rd chain, but go with me here. Then yarn over, pull through 2 loops on the hook, yarn over, pull through 2 loops on the hook, yarn over, pull through 2 loops on the hook, all the way across. Being careful to just get 2 loops and not pull through more. So this is a very easy Tunisian lace pattern. Okay, so this is where we are after 2 rows. Now we will chain 2, 1, 2, yarn over, skip the yarn over from the previous row, and in the next stitch we're going to Tunisian, as if to Tunisian knit in the second chain. Okay, so 1 chain, 2 chain, we're going to insert the hook in here as if to knit, grab the yarn, pull up a loop, and chain 2, leaving that yarn over in place on the hook. Yarn over again, skip the yarn over. In the next stitch, we're going to insert the hook in that middle chain, that second chain there, pull up a loop, chain 2. So vine and stem. Vine and stem. Vine and stem. Tunisian crochet is so relaxing. The return pass especially is just so fun. I think crochet, of course, in general is a relaxing and valuable use of our time. Okay, so the last stitch, we're yarning over, skipping the yarn over, and grabbing again that second chain, grabbing 2 loops of it, pulling up a loop, chaining 2. Shout out to all my channel members. Hello, hello. So under this video is a box with the word join right next to the word subscribe. So you can click on that and see what it takes to be a channel member. So we're going to yarn over. And pull through just 1. Then we'll yarn over and pull through 2 loops on the hook all the way across. Don't go anywhere though, because I need to show you how to fasten this baby off. Okay. Let's do 1 more row and then we'll do a fasten off row. Yarn, oh, chain 2, 1, 2, don't forget. Yarn over and find and isolate that middle chain of the column of 1, 2, 3 stitches here. And as if to Tunisian knit, place that hook in the second one and pull up a loop. Chain 1, 2. So it makes it a taller and lacier stitch than what you have seen before. Chain 2, yarn over, insert, chain 2, yarn over, insert, chain 2. Let me get my hands out of the way for this last one. Yarn over, skip the yarn over, find the second chain of that little 1, 2, 3 grouping on the edge there. Make sure you get 2 loops. Pull up a loop, chain 1, 2. Then we will do the return pass with the yarn over, chain, turn through, pull through 1, yarn over, pull through 2 loops on the hook. And we'll just repeating that row over and over again for the grid lace pattern, the stem and vine pattern. And let's do a bind off row. It makes a very loose, floppy, lacy, airy pattern, which I think is exactly what we want. We're tired of Tunisian crochet getting a bad rap and being known as clunky and thick. Because it doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to be. Okay, to bind off, we're going to chain 1 and we're going to half double crochet in the space behind the vine, behind the yarn over. Yarn over, insert in the second stitch like we were doing before, but we're just half double crocheting. So to the right over here, check out the diagonal lace pattern because I know how much you guys love Tunisian lace. And over here, the Tunisian, two-color Tunisian rib pattern. And don't forget the very, very popular Tunisian yarn over lace. You guys have gone nuts for that, but maybe some of you haven't seen it yet. So half double crochet, we're just half double crocheting all the way across.